Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome into a random next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I am feeling ultra calm, very chill within your energy. There's something about you shining bright in the next 2 days and surrounding it, but honestly, you will be feeling a little bit nervous at certain points, all right? I do feel like things are very much affecting you at this time, people's energy in the spiritual realm and your physical realm, physical reality as well, but I do sense that you have a lot going on and you're needing to at times take a hot second and stop and process how you're feeling about something intuitively, or just feel out what's going to be the next best approach or step for you. But anyways, as you can see, I combined two different oracle decks, so you can see we have a lot going on here, very much matching the energy. But yeah, it's the Angel Answers Oracle deck and the Energy Oracle deck as well. So let's just start pulling right from the middle. In the near future, okay, I'm hearing something amazing is going to happen. Rest and rejuvenation and victory. So part of me wants to move the victory in the middle and then, swap the two, put the rest and rejuvenation on the right. But it feels like the peaceful energy right there is meant to be in the center, okay? And so I really feel like you are thinking very clearly in the next 48, while then at certain points questioning yourself. And they're saying put your foot on the brake when it comes to that, because you're going to feel more than ever that you are accurate. And then it could be a negative spirit then pushing you to second guess yourself, or, could be something that takes place, or a memory is unlocked. Regardless, Spirit is saying, when you feel something in general as an Aquarius, right, by nature, but especially I'm saying very clearly in the next 48, you better trust yourself. And more importantly, continue to trust what you felt. Continue to trust yourself moving forward, as naturally things will sort of try to seep in and get in the way of you continuing to honor the truth that you're feeling, okay? But in the near future is on the left-hand side of your reading, because there's something amazing that's meant to happen in the near future, whether it's your business taking off, you increasing your revenue dramatically is what I'm hearing. It could be more in regards to you gaining that ideal work opportunity of some sort. Somebody's moving into acquiring a new ideal housing situation of some sort. This could be in regards to further committing to somebody, even if you haven't met them yet. But it just feels like Spirit is saying, eat up the present day reality, even with its imperfections, because things are going to change in the near future so dramatically, to the point of you feeling this new reality being created by yourself and Spirit, and otherwise quite quickly, all right? For some to be labeled as to be experienced overnight. But I also feel there's something significant about you feeling watched over by your angels, all right? Feeling more rested within. While it's like, okay, your energy may be perceived by others, even by yourself, and felt it is a little bit on edge, affected once again. It could be a little bit anxious for some. But you're needing to remember when things are affecting you and it's not really your energy per se, or your fault. But you also need to remember when you're more so feeling at ease and rested within, like we were just saying, even though your energy on the outside is being felt a bit differently. Does that make sense? But maybe it's about changing your external reality in that temporary moment, or protecting your energy otherwise, in order to feel your energy otherwise matching how you're feeling within. I know that kind of sounds off, but that's just what I'm getting. Anyways, the victory card on the right hand side, because there's guaranteed victory in the next 48, you'll be feeling this golden victory seeping into your energy field, into your reality, because it's about damn time. It's about damn time. And having these two cards side by side, it says, yeah, because I feel a little bit of impatience boiling to the surface, even if it's more so that impatience that you tried to leave behind in the recent past. to not create blockage or, adjust your manifestation process negatively. But it just feels like it's kind of seeping back to the surface throughout this 48-hour period. And they're saying, well, don't let the victory that you are achieving or starting to see come to be for you recreate or bring back that impatience, right? Because deep down, and you have for a while known, that you're meant for a lot more, and victory is part of that, right? Allow for it to be this sense of satisfaction and gratitude coming to be, because finally, again, it's about damn time for this victory to come to be. But the point being, before, that I was trying to get at, was these two side by side means the victory will feel rejuvenating. It'll feel restful. It'll feel effort involving, right? It'll involve your effort and your resources to an extent, even in the past. But I do feel that this is meant to be, it's meant to be peaceful victory, all right? You're not meant to feel stressed like I feel certain levels of victory were for you in your Aquarian past, right? I mean, they're very quickly giving me an example for my path where, I do these readings and sure, it's not always peaceful and easy. I do struggle a lot. But if I was to very briefly compare, accomplishing and gaining victory through this channel, this business, these readings, and compare that to when I succeeded quite efficiently through my car dealership jobs. I worked at multiple Honda dealerships in the business development center. Those jobs were just so freaking stressful, and yeah, I made good money, and I stood out in the crowd because I was good at what I did. I have a sales background, but it was so stressful. You know what I mean? And this is more in alignment with me, and so that's part of why it's feeling more peaceful. You know what I mean? But there may as well be something about you having more control with something currently, or gaining more control, or maybe more so noticing where your individual control lies. And that's helping this victory come to be in such a peaceful way or ways. But let's move on to the tarot portion of your reading. I feel like you're doing a lot of speaking in the next 48, and then there are certain stressful factors that you deal with, and they're saying they really are annoying and are really causing me in the moment. The energy stemming from this Nine of Swords is pushing me to lose my breath. But I do feel there could be moments where you could utilize laughter, humor, kind of just laughing it off or making a joke about it, twisting it into a joke in order to lighten the energy, in order to not create more stress for yourself and maybe other people or that situation as a whole. Reminding me of how annoying the Spanish karaoke singers at my serving job can be. But if I choose to, me and my coworkers choose to laugh it off and make jokes about it, it at least helps the time go by fast, and it's not as stressful as it could be. But the Knight of Cups, I'm hearing there's something compassionate, quite sweet about your energy, while a bit sassy at certain other points, a bit bold and leadership-esque at other points, while then it's like you're cushioning back into, is the wording I'm getting. It's like you're sitting back into the comfort of your own lane, while understanding just because you have this caring nature and leadership ability and this great presence doesn't mean you have to be utilizing that, and you don't have to be one with it 24/7, And so there's a decent amount of balance wrapped up into the next 48 when it comes to your different type of energy, all right? Or your different type of energies, sorry. But I want to say as well, you are admiring your own good looks. I'm getting this from his physical figure here. There's something about you maybe sprucing up your looks in the next 48 and wanting to look and feel better, wanting to, appear your best. It's almost as if somebody knows that there's maybe further committing with somebody in the near future. Even if I didn't mention it in this reading or not, if you haven't met them yet, there's still that feeling if that's for you. But I do sense that some of you are thinking about becoming more successful and knowing things are about to get really good for you. And so you're wanting to look and feel your best. Absolutely beautiful. But to continue, the death and rebirth card, because it feels like your individual soul transformation, how you've changed over the recent past, that's really taking a highlight. And people want to better understand how you did it, how you've made it through, what you've been changing. But I really feel the majority of which isn't going to be for others to understand. It's more for you to continue to better understand yourself and then just reap the benefits from it. You know what I mean? Let people continue to wonder. Let people more so focus within and look at how they've been changing and maybe more of how they want to change moving forward. But I do feel that you're thinking about how much your life has changed as well, how much your path has transformed. And they're saying whatever really positive, amazing change of some sort that's going to come to be in the near future that we started to speak upon before, that's going to even more so transform your path. All right. That's even more so going to transform who you are as a soul. So they're saying, in a sense, I think we kind of already mentioned this. Try to enjoy who you feel you are at this point, who you've become. Try to, more than ever in the next 48 and surrounding it, enjoy the current day reality that is yours, that you've created, that Spirit has assisted you with at this current time. Does that make sense? And so, yeah, because they're saying, in a sense, a lot of you need the reminder, at least to an extent, you wanted what you have at hand once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? And so you will, to an extent, even if you don't think so, you will miss what is meant to leave your life or what you're meant to leave behind in the near future. So they're saying until those changes come to be, which you should be excited for, we're needing you to rest and rejuvenate, to feel this victory 1000% and help that support these changes in the future in general. But as well, remember to enjoy and to appreciate your current day reality, because things will change once again and they're meant to. But where you're at is better than it feels, than it seems at certain rare points. But my friend, you overall deserve this changed reality, this changed way of being. You overall, Aquarius, deserve this peaceful victory and way of living. All right? So those are your messages for the next 48. I hope they were truly helpful. Love and light, my friends.